my first journey across this part of California. Big rolling golden, big golden mountainous hills. If I had to use one word to describe the scenery, the topography, the environment of California, it would be epic. Of course, a large portion of it is paid behind a gatekeep paywall parking pass called Yosemite National Park, but from having the biggest trees on the planet, or whatever it is, the biggest trees in the realm in Humboldt, and to where I just came from, being the biggest supplier of agricultural food products to our nation. California, as well as the whole entire continental USA, is a realm of vast, epic physical beauty. Mississippi Delta, the Florida swamps, all the way to the caves and the rainforest of Washington State. Big monster government trying to reign over a vast territory of epic beauty. And yet there must be dozens of uncontainable wild animal humans out here. I found a man busking in South Lake Tahoe that must have been at least in his 60s, and he told me, I never paid rent in my whole life. When Kirby Scudder first got to Santa Cruz, before he established the tannery housing for impoverished artists to have affordable apartments. Yeah, he likes to drink vodka, and at this party at the Firefly coffee shop, I heard him say that he never paid rent his whole life. He lived with his girlfriend, and the thing I like about California is that as many folks as the vast freaking majority, or unfortunately, or especially in the West Coast where we're heading to, or financial wage slaves and property tax servants controlled by the insane cost. Those aren't the only ways people go about doing things. You find, if you dig a little bit deeper, there's folks that go about things different ways. Of course, the Agenda 2030, the New World Order, does everything possible that they can to remove every last one of those people, imprison them, throw them in an ice camp, or make extra rules and laws against it. But California, just like the USA, having the Sagittarius rising on a maybe more and more of a seldom occasion, but on occasion you find folks flying the freak flag, flying the flags of freedom. And even once an even more blue moon, actually. That's why being free, that's why I like this Luke, the digital nomad guy's idea that he's going to build a syndicate of places where people can be free, and modern gypsies in their RVs and vans can go. And he's buying property in southern Arizona. But yeah, there's always a few holdouts. There's always a few, maybe way too few. The tighter the reins get, the more adamant they are about remaining or becoming someone who has the skills, the ability to DIY to those extremes. They get a fishing rod, they learn how to wildcraft, to forage, to hunt, to barter and take care of their friends and family in ways that the man could never comprehend as a psychopath, a controller. There's just, no matter how much the Archon parasites hate it and try to remove it, there's always going to be those people and those ones who will not be under the gun, who will not be controlled by fear, who will not fit in with the queer, will not fit in with the BS that conquers through bloody war and Stockholm Syndrome or mind control. And as I roll through these wild parts or these big unfamiliar parts of California that are not extremely expensive West Coast properties or these agricultural cities and farmlands, all these thoughts come into my mind about the untamed lands, the untamed humans. Have you ever met someone like that? Have you ever come across an untamed person?